Hi guys, it's Tuesday. It's been 1 week since the election. What do we know? Well, it's November 10th. And here's a shout out for 245 great years to the United States Marine Corps. Thank you, gentlemen and ladies of the Corps, for protecting this great country. So Semper Fi to you, and to everybody else in any of the other armed services. I also want to say thank you also for the things that you do. 1 week. It's been 1 week since the election, and what do we know? Well, here's what we know. I'm going to tell you a story. So one day, I'm out. I don't know if you've ever been hot air ballooning, but my former car dealer loved hot air ballooning, so he goes, meet me in the morning at 6 a.m., and we're going to go hot air ballooning. So it's a cool day. We get out there, and we're up in Virginia, beautiful area, and we're in the Shenandoah Mountains and whatever. And we meet, and I got a cup of coffee, and he goes, we get all set up, and we're going hot air ballooning. Now, if you've ever been hot air ballooning, you got to go early in the morning or late in the afternoon because of the variable winds, I guess. But on this particular day, in the Shenandoah, I mean, let me tell you, you can look down over the mountains, and it's really, really nice. But up over a mountain came a cloud that we had not anticipated, and we get stuck in this fog. And we're in this fog, so my boss, he maneuvers the basket we're in lower, so we've sank. He lets air out of the balloon or whatever, so we can sink, and we come up and we're hovering about 50 feet above the ground because now we can see the ground, and we're cruising kind of along this meandering stream, if you will, and he can see, so we're good. So I go, well, what are we going to do now? And he goes, not a problem, I got this. Because down there, 50 feet down, he sees a guy who is fly fishing in the stream. So my boss goes, no problem, I got this. And he goes, hello, sir. And the guy looks up, because one thing hot air balloons don't do is make noise. He goes, can you tell us where we are? And the guy, without even breaking a beat, goes, well, you're right up there. And my boss turned to me and he goes, damn consultant? I go, consultant? How did you know he was a consultant? He goes, well, he answered our question right away. He was absolutely right, and we don't know a damn thing more now than we did before we asked him. Well, where are we? We don't know in this election. You want to know why? Because the only people that have declared Joe Biden president is the mainstream media. And guess what? The mainstream media, they're not the officials. They're not the umpire in this particular game. Okay? The mainstream media is like the guys up in the press box. You and I are the fans, okay? The officials got to call the game. I mean, would you go to a game and they go, well, it's halftime, so we're just going to declare a winner? We still have things to do. The states get to call this. The states get to certify their vote. They've got several weeks after the vote to certify the vote, to check, to make sure it's right, to make sure there was no fraud. If there is no fraud, then guess what? Joe Biden won the election. If there is fraud, then let's find out. Let's have proof. Let's have legitimate proof. Let's find out if it was a fair and square election. You have 70 million people who voted for Trump that think this election was stolen fair and square by the Democrat Party. I'm one of them. I'm going to tell you. You better prove that it's not fraud, and guess what? We will accept the outcome. Of course we will. Now, the unfortunate thing is let's assume there was fraud, and let's assume the outcome isn't what the mainstream media and poor Don Lemon, what a pussy he is. Okay? I thought that Chris Matthews, when he said the thrill ran up my leg, was, a wimp. But Don Lemon, definitely the P word. Bourgeois. Anyway, let's find out what happened. Let's see if it's true. And guess what? If it's true, we're fine. Now, if for some reason, remember, the mainstream media is the only one that has declared victory here. They're just like the fans. They're the guys in the press box. They're the announcers up there. That doesn't mean it's an official. If Trump comes back and wins this thing, I would very much hope that the call to unity that former Vice President Joe Biden called for the other night would be heeded by those who would support him. That's what I would wish for. Anyway, we'll see what happens. So, I'm really close to taking a look at this other boat, just to let you know. It's a 23-foot Grady White walk around. I have to go take a look at it. I'm waiting for a call back. I said, is it still available? They said yes. I said, when's the best time I could see it? So as soon as I can go see it, I'm going to take my camera with me, and we'll maybe do a walk around on it, and I'll show you what I'm thinking. It's going to need a little bit of work, but that's okay. Hopefully I can get it cheap and do some work, and we'll have a pretty nice boat there for the winter time. Also, just so you know, today's video brought to you by my friends at Junk Leathers here in Sarasota. If you need to clean out your stuff, if you're taking a lot of guff from your loved ones, just remember this: call Junk Leathers, because they'll take your crap so you don't have to. So give them a call. Anyway, hope to see you soon. Have a great day. Talk to you later.
Well,